These days we see that the divorce rates are going sky high, even in any Islamic society. The major reason for this boils down to basically two things. 1. The tolerance level in today's adults is going down, and 2. Both husband and wife know their rights, but are not ready to fulfill their obligations. Marriage is one of the most liked Sunnaah act in Islam. According to Islam, family makes up the society, and that is why marriage is given so much importance in our religion. The main purpose of marriage is that husband and wife love each other, help each other to follow Islam in the best manner, and raise their children to become true servants of Allah. Islam gives a lot of importance to maintenance of cordial relations between husband and wife. And for these to prevail, it is important that both husband and wife fulfill their rights, responsibilities and duties. In today's episode, we will discuss 10 rights of a Muslim wife over her husband. If you have not followed us on Instagram and subscribed to our channel yet, don't forget to do it now and click on the bell button for more weekly videos. Before moving on, it is important to understand the importance of rights and obligations in a marriage. Allah says in Holy Quran, "Among His signs is that He has created for you mates from among yourselves, that you may dwell in tranquility with them, and He has put love and mercy between your hearts. Verily in that are signs for those who reflect." Remember that it takes two to tango. The vehicle of marriage cannot run with one wheel running and the other creating issues. We all need to understand that no one is perfect. As humans, there will be mistakes and issues between any married couple. However, a perfect marriage would be of two people who realize this fact, understand their differences, be tolerant and respect each other, while trying to fulfill the rights of each other in the best possible manner. Moving on towards the rights of Muslim wives. The Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said in his farewell sermon, "Fear Allah concerning women. Verily you have taken them on the security of Allah, and intercourse with them has been made lawful unto you by words of Allah. You too have right over them, and that they should not allow anyone to sit on your bed whom you do not like. But if they do that, you can chastise them, but not severely. Their rights upon you are that you should provide them with food and clothing in a fitting manner." Coming over to the number 1 right, which is the paying of dowry or mahar by the husband. This is the obligatory bridal money, to which the wife is entitled to from her husband, when the marriage contract is completed. Allah says in the Holy Quran, "And give to the women, whom you marry, their mahar with a good heart." It is a token of respect and honor to the woman. However, most Islamic scholars are of the view that it is not an essential part of the marriage contract, and if the marriage contract is done without any mention of the mahar, it is still valid. But if the mahar is stipulated during nikah, it becomes obligatory upon the husband. Right number 2 is the right of spending. The husband must give proper and sufficient sustenance to his household, according to his status and means. Let the rich man spend according to his means, and the man whose resources are restricted, let him spend according to what Allah has given him. What is meant by spending is providing what the wife needs of food, clothing and accommodation. Allah says in the Quran, "But the father of the child shall bear the cost of the mother's food and clothing on a reasonable basis." The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said, "Give charity." A man said, "O Messenger of Allah, I have a dinar." He said, "Spend it on yourself." He said, "I have another." He said, "Spend it on your wife." He said, "I have another." He said, "Spend it on your son." He said, "I have another." He said, "Spend it on your servant." He said, "I have another." He said, "You know best what to do with it." Most scholars agree that it is obligatory for husbands to spend on their wives, on the condition that the wife makes herself available to her husband. If she refuses him or rebels, then she is not entitled to that spending. Right number 3 is the right of accommodation. This is also one of the wife's rights, which means that her husband should make for her accommodation available, according to his means and ability. This also includes right of a wife to demand for a separate accommodation. Number 4 right is the fair treatment of all wives. This right relates to a wife whose husband has more than one wife. For such a husband, it is important that he treats all his wives equally. Right number 5 is kind treatment. Our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, advised us to have the best of treatment with the families. He said, "The best of you is the best of you to their family, and I am the best of you to my family." The husband must have a good attitude towards his wife, be kind to her, and offer her everything that may soften her heart towards him, because Holy Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "I entreat you to treat women well, for they have been created from a rib, and the most crooked part of a rib is the upper part. If you insist on straightening it, you will break it. If you leave it, it will remain crooked. So, I entreat you to treat women well." Right number 6 is right of respect, security and protection. This is one of the most important point and encompasses a lot many things. One should not harm the wife in any way, because harming others is haram, and it is even more so in the case of one's own wife. A husband should not expose the secrets of his wife. The Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "The wicked among the people in the eye of Allah on the day of judgment is the man who goes to his wife, and she comes to him, and then he divulges her secret." The man must not curse or swear at his wife, use any bad words or insult her appearance. He must exercise patience and should be prepared to listen to his wife's opinions in every situation. He must respect her, pay attention to her needs, as she is supposed to respect him and pay attention to his needs. Moreover, a husband must protect his wife's honor and not place her in situations where it is compromised or belittled. Right number 7 is the right to practice her religion. It is the obligation of the husband to make sure that his wife acquires and practices all the Islamic knowledge that is obligatory for her to learn. Therefore, must work to create such an environment at home, which is beneficial to his wife as well as the children. Moreover, a husband cannot ask his wife to do anything that is against Islam. The Prophet said, "No obedience is due to creatures in disobedience of the Creator." Right number 8 is living with her. A man should not hate his wife. Allah's Messenger, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "A believer must not hate his wife, believing woman. If he dislikes one of her characteristics, he will be pleased with another." The husband should not stay away from his wife or keep his wife in a state of suspense for a prolonged period of time, except for her consent. Allah said, "Turn not away from your wife altogether, so as to leave her hanging. If you come to a friendly understanding and practice self-restraint, then Allah is oft forgiving, merciful." Right number 9 is being loved. A husband must try to make her wife feel like a queen at home. He must understand and use the languages of love and care. At the same time, he must try to keep himself groomed, clean and the best shape in front of her. And the last one is tolerance and patience. A husband must exercise patience and forgiveness in the case of disagreement or dispute, and not rush to divorce. The declaration of divorce is a grave matter. As among the allowed matters in Islam, divorce is one of the most disliked matter. In short, it is proven that Islam gives women a lot of rights in every role, especially as a wife. However, she must not try to take these for granted, as these are on reciprocal basis. A wife also needs to give her best, with a lot of patience, tolerance and endurance. However, sometimes in life, Things may not go well between the partners, and one has to be a bigger person, compromise a bit, and ask Allah for His help, instead of running out of patience. May Allah Almighty give us the strength to live our lives according to Islamic teachings, and keep barakah and love at our homes. Next, I suggest you to watch this video regarding rights of a Muslim husband, which help you look at the bigger picture.